Hi friends, welcome back to our channel Education Hub. Education Hub is always with you to give computer science related all the lectures. It also gives you several current interview or job details. So, before starting today's lecture, don't forget to subscribe our channel Education Hub. And obviously after subscribing, press the bell button to get all the future notification at first. And if you like this video, then don't forget to share, don't forget to like. But one thing more, it's my request to you, give us suggestion what type of lecture you need more. So at the end of starting, I have to tell you, don't forget to subscribe our channel, like these videos and share with your known persons. Now, come back to our today's lecture. It is lecture on Introduction to Computer Network. This is lecture 1. We will get several lectures related to computer network. Computer network or networking is a very important chapter for computer science people. They are very familiar with this. So, let's start today's lecture, that is Introduction to Computer Networks. Computer network, why should we read? What is network? That all details and the basic properties is in this lecture. So, let's start today's lecture. Today's lecture will start today. Now, one thing before starting I have to tell you, it is very important because computer network, that means for communication purpose more than one computer nodes will be connected to each other. But in this session, when we start computer networking up to the end, there are several series. So one series what will be explained, it will not explain to another lesson. So from the beginning, please try to learn properly. Before starting, we should know what is computer network. Computer network connects two or more autonomous computers. This computer can be geographically located anywhere, but they will be connected to each other. You can able to see from the screen that here several computers is connected to our router and it is connected to our server computer. Obviously a total database machine or a server is there. From the server machine all the nodes are connected. So whatever the data they have to know, they can send the request and get the acknowledgement. So before starting computer network, what type of network is possible, what we'll discuss in this lecture also elaborately. Now just a brief I am giving you. LAN, MAN, WAN. LAN, local area network, a small geographical area in a room, in a building or in a campus. If the computers is connected to each other, then it will be called as LAN. WAN, before starting WAN, obviously MAN, that is a metropolitan area network within a city, within a larger than LAN, but it is not so much larger within a city or within a main location. Before location, all the computers if disconnected, then it will be called as MAN. Next, WAN, it is spread in geographically, maybe in a country, across globe also possible. WAN, where wide area network. Here also all the computers nodes are connected to each other. These are the LAN, MAN, WAN. We have several all network connections is also there that we will read in this lecture elaborately also. The applications of networks are to response, resource sharing, for information sharing, communication purpose, remote computing, distributed processing, etc. The resource sharing, that is hardware resources, disk, printers, software, these are connected to each other. That is also a network. Information easily, if more than one connected nodes is there, so the file or databases or any other, they can spread through the network. Obviously, searching is possible, that we know our googlebaba.com is there. For communication purpose, today's all communications through this email message broadcast. In this way the communications is going on. The social medias is also, we are very familiar with that. We don't have to say regarding this matter. Remote computing is also there. For data where we have to send, we can manipulate that also. And the distributed database grid computing is there. We will discuss distributed databases and grid computing in our another lecture elaborately. But here you can able to get the applications of network. Please follow the screen. I'm giving you some time to follow. It will be better. Here the net computer topologies discussions there. Here are in your screen you can able to see the pictorial view of several computer topologies, network topologies. What is topology? What way the computer are connected to each other, that is nothing but the topology. Their connection may be printers or other devices, or maybe one node to another node. How they are connected, that process is known as topology. So here are several. First one, we have to know the bus topology. So here the all the details is also here. In pictorial view, you can able to get bus topology, ring topology, star topology, embedded or tree topology, embedded star topology, that is tree topology, maze topology. Or there are more topologies, just like hybrid topology, where the mixture is also get. So we will discuss it one by one right now. First one, the bus topology, we will discuss here. Now from the pictorial view you can able to get the bus topology, where one node is connected to another node just linearly. From the screen, please follow the picture, it will be better. See here. Here the linearly one node is connected to another node through a single cable. Now here in between one, if a cable or a node is not working, then the rest part they cannot be able to get the connection. And another things, from the server, if it is going on the messages, node is deteriorated the signal, then that is obviously from the server the signal will be, when the length is going on, the signal may be deteriorated. To overcome that, we introduce star topology. You can able here the see the pictorial view. It is star topology is most commonly used in case of LAN. When installed, the star topology resembles the spoke in a bicycle wheel, just like that. When one node, that is the server node, is connected to all the nodes. There's the larger networks used to extend the star topology, also called tree topology. You can able to see the next one pictorial views also. Follow the screen, it will be better. When used with network devices that filter the frames or packets, it's like bridge, switch, routers, this topology significantly reduces the traffics on the wire. But here also, if the server is not working or the subserver is not working in case of tree, then all other nodes will be idle. That also the problem will be there. So to overcome that also, we need ring topology. Here all nodes are connected to each other. You can able to see from the pictorial view of the screen. The frames travels around the ring, stopping each other nodes. The node want to transmit data, it adds the data as well as destination address of the frame. Frame then continues around the ring until finds the destination node, which take the data of the frame. Nodes are connected to each other ring wise, so it is also not the signal deterioration problem may occur, but here one problem may come, that is if one node is not working, then also from the other area it will, just like bus, it will come. But more beneficial is one, that is maze topology. From the screen picture you can able to get here all nodes are connected to each other. If the all nodes are connected to each other, it's implementing the mesh topology more and more expensive obviously, but here the redundancy and the fault tolerance may come, but till there the problem of one node, if it is not working, then also another work and it will going on. So here the physical components of network is given on the screen: physical media, interconnection device, computer, network software. Now the one by one we were discussing here. Networking media. First one, there are several media. The connection media where the network is connected is just a one slide here I am explaining. In our next lecture we can able to get it elaborately. Networking media can be defined simply as which the signal are sent from one computer to another. Here are several. You can get the pictorial view. There are several types, that is twisted pair cable, all the connection. If please follow the screen, you can able to get. There are several things where the insulating, then a coaxial cable, twisted pair cable, all this cable related data, how they are sending. These all we will elaborately discuss in our another lecture. See the screen. This is the networking media. This picture are now the networking devices, just like the hubs, switches, wireless access pointers, modems are given here. You can able to get from the pictorial view. You can able to get the where they are connected. These are our communicating media devices. When more than one device is interconnected, for a from a hub we can able to connect it. The switches is also applicable to make one connection on and off. The routers gives you the connections between all nodes from one access, and the wireless access also possible. Now the client server, what is client and what is server? You see here the server is connected to 3 nodes in the picture. More than 3 nodes is also possible. Just for a view I am giving here this one. So it is a client server network arrangement. Network services are located in a dedicated computer whose only functions to respond the request of the clients. The server contains files, printers, applications, security, and other devices in a central computer. See the applications of networks is given here: email, searchable data, websites from e-commerce, news groups, internet telephony, video conferencing, chat groups, instant messengers, internet radios. These all are very much usable. Obviously one should be there. Another point, that is social media. Today's life is also depends on that. So these are the basic applications of computer network. This is our first lecture, so just a brief introduction of computer network is given here. Elaborate description of each and every parts will be discussed one by one lecture. See here the rules of communication. Obviously, to communicate for network, obviously this is nothing but the communication. To communicate something we need. What we need? Obviously a message should need what I have to communicate. A message format, message size should be proper. The message format should be what sender and receiver can understand. The size should be a timing. Anytime any message will not applicable. Within this lecture session, if a music or any other entertainment comes to you, it will be not applicable. The encapsulation, obviously data should come in an encapsulated way. Just total a thing will come, therefrom you can able to get. Encoding, standard message pattern. See here from the picture you can able to get a human and a computer. This is the source encoded and the destination decoded. What's that? This encoder, encoding, decoding, or encrypted message, decrypted message, this all we will discuss in our cryptographical lectures. Now the message source, encoder, transmitted, the lecture, transmission medium at the channel, the receiver, decoder, and the message destination will come. Unable to see here the message and signal from the message source, that is from sender, it is coming to, it is encoded. Now the transmitter pass it, transmitted medium, the channel pass this signal to the receiver, receiver decoded, and the message comes to the destination, come to the computer, that is the destination. Now the source to destination, what's the paths they are traveled, what way, and what the basic is comes to your side, that you can able to get from this picture. Please follow the screen. This is the all steps one by one it is showing here. Once again I am telling you, this is the brief one. Elaborate discussion will be in another lectures. Now obviously for the communication we have to maintain some protocols. Before starting we should say what is protocol. Protocol means a set of rules. Obviously the rules should be everywhere. The message formatting and encapsulation. When a message is sent from source to destination, it must use some specific format or structure. Compare with the parts of the letters, that is identifier, the recipient, the solicitor, the message, closing, identifier, senders should be there. And obviously an encapsulation should be there. What is this? Why I'm elaborating discussing this. The suppose letter we want to send. If it is English, those who can able to get English, they can already understand. If it is Chinese, you cannot know Chinese or Japanese, then you cannot able to get it, isn't? So the identifier should be there to recipient and the sender in between that. And a solution, a message should be proper. Salutations should be there. And a closing should be there. That means where from the message starts and where from the end, it should be specified. And the encapsulation shows you the total envelope format for which the frame format the message can send from source to destination. So these maintain a proper protocol. Everyone shouldn't get this. So all the messages, they should have that much capability, that much understanding capability, then only they can, isn't? In case of my channel, I can able to say those who are computer persons, who are literate person, they only be my subscriber, not other person, because they can't able to get it properly also. And obviously the de-encapsulation properties should be there. Obviously after encapsulation, sender send it, and receiver to understand it should be de-encapsulated. These all are communication protocols. So please follow the screen. I think you can able to get it right now. Now the message format, our next discussion topic, that is each computer message is encapsulated in a specific format. It's called frame before it is sent over the network. A frame acts like an envelope. It provides the address of intended destination and the address of the source host. The messages that are not correctly connected are not successfully delivered to or processed by the destination host. This is the message format. That means proper encapsulation should be there and a proper envelope should be there and correctly formatted. Then only a message can be goes from sender to receiver. See here, the communication protocols details is showing in our pictorial views also. See, the sender sends in a proper envelope and to the receiver it goes, or from the sender it's coming to the receiver. This is the communication protocol. Now the lesson I am telling you, the messages have size restriction depending on the channel used. The messages is broken into smaller pieces. It is easier to understand, and messages too long, too short, it will consider undeliverable. Calls. So obviously a message should be in proper size, proper, not so much smaller, not so much longer, and proper understandable way, and a proper channel should be there. Those messages who can understand by the sender receiver, that message is only applicable. And a timing should be also there. Access method should be also. Flow control should be there, and response timeout. What's that? Every message should have every time when they are speaking, fast or slow, how long we have to wait for the response. These things we need properly. If I give your request and it will comes after 1 year, we will not trust on that. The access method, the determined when it is able to send a message and can speak when no one else is talking. Otherwise, a collision occurs. Suppose someone is communicated but everyone is talking. They cannot able to get it. In case of classroom, you have that idea. If the teacher is also delivered the lecture and the time you are also talking, then you cannot able to get. Now, some elaboration of. Before elaboration, we should know the proper unicast, broadcast, and that. All these details we will discuss in our lectures and other lectures. Now the details of LAN. Already we know LAN is the local area network. Here, what way the LAN is connected. Some example of LAN topologies, that is Ethernet, token ring, FDDI. This also we will discuss in our another lecture in this computer network session. Now this is for LAN we need computers, networking components. These are the components is given here. See, router, bridge, hub, Ethernet switch or regulator. These all the components we need for LAN. So these components you can able to get. Now after that, we start another lecture. This is another topic of this lecture, that is WAN. WAN components is also showing in the screen. Here the topologies are modem, ISDN, DSL, frame relay, T&E carrier series, that is T1, E1, T3, E3, and the sonnet. These all details also we will discuss in our another lecture. So please follow our lectures, then you will get all the solutions. Every time I'm giving you something to read it, as because whatever I am telling throughout the lecture, but if from the screen you can follow, that will be more beneficial. We are designed to operate over a large geographical area. In case of WAN, obviously we know that allow to access a special interface from of at the lower speed, provides full and part-time connectivity, connect the device separated over wide and global areas. Please follow the screen. See here, now the man part is coming to your side. A man, obviously we know metropolitan area network, it is lower than WAN and greater than LAN. Lower than means here the range I am telling. So MAN is a network that's from in a metropolitan, such as a city or a suburban areas. It is common geographic areas consisting. Now comes to the SAN. It's a new term, storage area network. Two way we can describe SAN. Somebody is telling satellite area network, someone is telling storage area network. So I'm telling you the both. Whatever you prefer, you can see. The SAN dedicated high performance network is used to move data between server to the storage resources. Now, WAN or VPN, that is virtual private network or virtual area network. It's a network constructed within a public network such as an internet. It is a telecommunicator can access the network company through the internet by building a source of tunnel between the interconnection. Now the one term so we should know here, that is intranet or extranet. Intranet within a company, suppose all the workers or what the employees, they are connected, that is intranet within an intra connection. And if it is larger, that is all customers, vendors and everywhere is connected with the company, that is extranet. The intranet is an extranet you can able to get right now. Follow the screen. At the end of the lecture, I have to tell you, don't forget to subscribe our channel for future lectures also, and please press the thumb button, press the thumb bell button, and obviously don't forget to share our videos. So again at the last I'm telling, if you like, then like, give your precious comments, subscribe and press the bell button to get all the future lectures. So, thank you.